Welcome to Top of the World. Hope you enjoy the video. Please remember to share, like and subscribe to this channel. On March 11, 2011, a catastrophic earthquake with a magnitude of 9.0 shook the northeastern region of Japan, triggering a tsunami that caused massive destruction and loss of life. The earthquake was the largest ever recorded in Japan and one of the most powerful earthquakes in recorded history. The disaster not only took a toll on human life and property but also affected the economy, infrastructure, and nuclear safety of the country. The earthquake struck at 2:46 p.m. local time and lasted for 6 minutes. The epicenter of the earthquake was located in the Pacific Ocean, about 70 kilometers east of the Oshika Peninsula of Tohoku, Japan. The earthquake was caused by the movement of tectonic plates that lie beneath the Earth's surface. The Pacific Plate was being forced under the North American Plate, creating immense pressure that was released in the form of the earthquake. The earthquake was so powerful that it shifted the Earth's axis by about 10 centimeters and altered the shape of the coastline. The earthquake triggered a massive tsunami that swept over the northeastern coast of Japan, causing extensive damage and loss of life. The tsunami waves reached heights of up to 40 meters and traveled up to 10 kilometers inland, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. The waves washed away entire towns and villages, and destroyed infrastructure, including roads, bridges, and buildings. The death toll from the earthquake and tsunami was over 15,000, with many more injured and missing. The disaster also triggered a nuclear crisis at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, which suffered a series of explosions and meltdowns. The disaster had far-reaching consequences for the people of Japan, with many losing their homes, their loved ones, and their livelihoods. The government of Japan mobilized a massive relief effort to assist those affected by the disaster. The Self-Defense Forces of Japan were deployed to assist in search and rescue operations and to provide aid and support to the survivors. Many countries and international organizations also provided assistance and aid to Japan in the aftermath of the disaster. The earthquake and tsunami also had significant economic consequences for Japan, with estimated damages totaling over $300 billion. The disaster disrupted global supply chains and caused significant damage to Japan's infrastructure, affecting industries such as agriculture, fishing, and manufacturing. In the aftermath of the disaster, Japan launched a massive effort to rebuild the affected areas and to improve its disaster preparedness and response capabilities. The country implemented new safety regulations for nuclear power plants and established a disaster response agency to improve coordination and communication in the event of future disasters. The Great East Japan Earthquake of 2011 was a tragic reminder of nature's fury and the immense power of earthquakes and tsunamis. The disaster had far-reaching consequences for the people of Japan, with many losing their homes, their loved ones, and their livelihoods. The disaster also highlighted the importance of disaster preparedness and response, as well as the need for international cooperation and assistance in the face of such catastrophic events. While the disaster was a tragedy, it also brought out the best in humanity, with countless acts of heroism, bravery, and kindness displayed by the people of Japan and those who came to their aid. The disaster also demonstrated the resilience and strength of the Japanese people, who have shown an unwavering determination to rebuild and recover from the tragedy. As we reflect on the events of March 11, 2011, we are reminded of the importance of being prepared for the unexpected and of working together to face the challenges that lie ahead. The Great East Japan Earthquake of 2011 will forever be remembered as a tragedy that tested the resolve and resilience of the people of Japan, but also as a reminder of the strength of the human spirit in times of crisis. In the years since the disaster, Japan has made significant progress in rebuilding the affected areas and improving its disaster preparedness and response capabilities. The country has implemented new safety regulations for nuclear power plants, improved its tsunami warning systems, and established a disaster response agency to coordinate and communicate in the event of future disasters. The disaster also served as a wake-up call to the rest of the world, highlighting the importance of disaster preparedness and response, and the need for international cooperation in times of crisis. The lessons learned from the Great East Japan Earthquake of 2011 have been shared with other countries, helping to improve global disaster response capabilities and saving countless lives. In conclusion, The Great East Japan Earthquake of 2011 was a tragedy of immense proportions, causing widespread destruction and loss of life. However, it also served as a reminder of the power of nature and the importance of being prepared for the unexpected. The disaster brought out the best in humanity, with countless acts of heroism and kindness, and demonstrated the resilience and strength of the Japanese people. As we continue to face new and complex challenges, we must learn from the lessons of the past and work together to build a safer and more resilient world. Thanks for watching. Remember to share, like and subscribe.